Welcome to the New Country, New Home programme, where we're telling the story of a refugee and his family. When Hamid began his journey as a refugee, he had no idea what would happen in the future. Now, he's beginning life in a new home in Europe. Is it possible that this story about Hamid and his family sounds like it might be part of your refugee story?
When I'm with my family, I must show them a strong face, but that doesn't mean that I always feel strong. Sometimes I am ashamed of myself. Let me tell you what happened yesterday as an example. My daughter Rema is only 11 years old, but she is already very social. Everyone on our street knows her name. She has two good friends who both from Somalia. Their families moved to Europe many years ago and their parents have jobs now. Yesterday, the three girls were playing outside on the grass. I sat on a chair in front of our small apartment. I like to hear the sound of children's laughter. It's nice to hear it again after so long. One of the girls, who is very loud and impulsive, asked Rema if they could come into our house. To my surprise, Rema looked down at her feet and told her friends no. She even said that her mother did not want her to bring friends inside. This is not true at all. Later, as our family ate dinner, I asked her why she said this. She did not want to tell me at first, but finally she admitted something that shocked me. She was ashamed of our house, ashamed that we have no TV and only old furniture. She was ashamed that she had to share her bedroom with her little brother, Sadiq. I became very angry and told her that she could not play with her friends for 2 days. She had lied. But last night, I couldn't sleep. I was haunted by Rema's look of shame when she told her friends that they couldn't come in. I returned to my chair outside our door and looked out into the dark, windy night. Am I a failure? I wondered. I can't even provide for my family. Even my little daughter is ashamed of our home. Am I a good father? A good husband? A good man? I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was my wife, Aisha. She asked me what has happened, what was wrong, and I told her all that had happened. The wind stopped blowing. Aisha looked out into the dark and asked me to listen. There was no sound. It was completely silent. No yelling, no war, no fear. She told me the following: we are in a safe place now. You are a brave man and a husband and father who has taken care of his family. You brought us to peace. She was right. As I think about it more, I realize that life isn't easy for us refugees. But we have no need to feel ashamed. God created us and He has given us many strength. How else could we have escaped from our homeland and traveled so far? God has given us strength. We can hold our hands high. This is a lesson that both Rema and I can learn.
The story of Hamid and his family is not finished. Tomorrow is another day with new challenges and new opportunities. Hamid does not know what will happen, but God knows. God cares about what happens to Hamid and his family. God also cares about what happens to you during this time as you look for a new home in a new country.